Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to descend, and it's another 2,000 foot climb on another weekday up here to the top of Brown Mountain. So if I could do this every day of the week, I can get a 10,000 climb week for the weekdays, which would be nice. But obviously that's not always possible. So I'm going to do the best I can to, I've come 3 days in a row to the top. The other days I went halfway up. A few years ago I tried to go right every day, not to the top, but just every day up here for the complete month. So I played little challenges like that with myself. Some people call it like a challenge. I've seen people post up their daily yoga challenge, or their challenge of stretching, or challenge of drinking a gallon of water every day. And I think that's cool. Do those challenges. I've done a challenge of 100 pull-ups every day or things like that. So I've done other little things like that, 100 crunches every day. And those are fun and exciting to see the results. Anyway, I'm gonna ride faster and talk less, and I guess I don't really need the bell. I know it's kind of annoying, but you never know who's gonna come up here. What's nice about this upper part though is there's less people, and you can open it up because you could see further ahead. And what I was saying the other day on that video, I like the chunk. I like the fact that it's chunky, that you could really get into the, you know, feeling like you're mountain biking on the mountains. Not that you're in some groomed, you know, groomed park, I guess. As you can see, if you guys watched my video the other day, I take pretty much the same lines a lot of the time. I'm going to stop the video up here and then pick it up later. It's nice and shady here on this side. It's late morning, it's already 11, but it's still not past noon. After 1 o'clock or so, this side will get sunny too. As you can tell, I've rode this mountain for a long time and know how it is. I really love the fall season here because it gets a little bit cooler and we get some moisture. Although we've had an incredibly hot October. It's been 85, 90 degrees almost every day this week. So it's more like summer, but not as bad as midsummer where we get the 100-degree days. So I'll record this section, and then after that I'll stop the video. I want to start the video on this one little section I'm going to show you, and ask my people that follow me on Strava to comment about my line choice on this one section, see what they say, what their line choice is for my locals. But this is beautiful. I love being way up here. I love the kind of this desert. It is desert, but this desert landscape of sagebrush and granite rock. It is really nice. See how I go? Sometimes I go right into the rut and just right through the rut. But I'm just coasting right now. That's what I was telling you guys earlier about my single speed, is even if I had a geared bike up here, I'm not pedaling that much because you just get so much speed that you would never have that large of a gear unless you put like a 36 ring on front, and then that would kind of hinder your climbing. I mean, I'm running a 1x. Most of you guys run 1x on your mountain bike. So if you have a 1x and your 1x is like a normal 1x with a 32, 12, your top gear is going to be 32, 10, or now they have those cassettes like E13 has a cassette where you can go down to 9. So you're doing a 32, or maybe you can get a 34 and have a 34.9, but that's not that big of a gear for a steep descent. So you will be spinning out and maxed out for a lot of this mountain on the way down. So when you ride a single speed, you just learn to pedal even less, because obviously you're not doing a single speed that high of a gear. You're doing an easier gear, and you won't pedal as much just on these little uphill sections, and pretty much hardly at all on any of the descending sections. So those are things you kind of learn over time and adapt to with riding your favorite trails and getting to know your gear ratio, I guess, and getting to know that even a 1x has its limitations, because okay, I'm not going to be able to pedal here really if I put in my biggest gear. Okay, I can pedal a little bit right here. Yeah, I'm able to catch some gear. I'm not pedaled out yet, so I guess you can pedal a little bit, but for the most part I'm just trying to avoid pedal strikes. I'm not going to be pedaling this whole way. I'm going to be just enjoying the coasting. I like a flow ride, and I'm sure you guys too like that, more of a dirt surfing type of feel. I'm not trying to PR every single time. This is not an enduro race for me, so I'm just trying to make enough speed to keep it interesting, where I'm enjoying it and it's not so mundane. I think it was Eric Carter that I was reading about one time, and he was saying, obviously he was a downhill racer, but he was saying one of his biggest things he learned, or somebody learned from him, was keep your hands off the brakes. Brake less and you go faster. Kind of makes sense, right? So I'm gonna stop the video up here, show you this little water crossing here, which is very nice and refreshing on my calves today, and I'll pick up the video later.